Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we left off we finished going through the bee garden, although I was a complete moron when I did my weighing process. Well, whoops. That I would say that the weighing, the entire room is actually pretty easy to solve. If I just didn't make that really simple mistake, then things would have went by a lot quicker. But regardless, we're done, we're out of here. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the three people I watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You three came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
Well, this fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
Yeah, let's go back into the treatment center.
So?
Sure, let's go have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Oh, man. Feels like it's been a while since we came here, but it probably has been a while. Can't remember if it was, like, super difficult or not. Something about this room threw me off. I don't know what the hell it was. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Aren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke.
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
Wow, I totally forgot about Ice 9. Um, if I haven't told you guys already, I mean, you really should play 999 before you watch or play this game. A lot of things will be explained. Ice 9 was actually a very big thing regarding the first game, and, huh. It's starting to make me wonder a little bit. With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually simply became Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. So it's a very interesting topic coming up of Ice 9 and, oh, is Alice really this Alice, the mummified Egyptian queen? Honestly, who knows? With a game like this, it could be true. So I'm not gonna throw it out and say no, it's not, or yes, it is. Who knows with a game like this? This is.
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors. So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to the floor A. And there we go. Oh, man. How come that little scene particularly looked a little different than usual? I still can't remember, like... I hope I'm not even supposed to memorize, like, oh, this path leads where, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just, like, a transition period. For stuff like this, I feel like they probably should just go ahead and cut it until they reach where they need to go, instead of including those little areas, but... And the game does that sometimes. Sometimes they'll say, okay, we gotta go back here, boop, and it takes you there. Other times it makes you sit through all this. And I don't know why the hell I'm letting you guys sit through all this. I could easily cut it out, but, nah. I edit. Trust me, I edit a lot when it comes to this LP, as is. Some people may know. So I could easily edit, but let's experience the full game as much as we can anyway.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
WOG shoved Kay aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few star looks and ran off after him. Okay, so I'm assuming we can skip here. Yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, I can. The skip prompt kept going on and off. I'm like, damn it, I know I've seen this before. It's always possible that there's going to be a little bit of a change here. We can see. Oh, we'll see. There we go. No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh god. Then he's... No.
Look, just to be sure, the three of us went to the treatment center, right? The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods? That's it! We put Quark in one of those pods! For a moment, there was silence. Once again, he's gonna go crazy. But I feel like it was one of the first times where it's like, wait a minute, yeah, the treatment pods, we can just put them in there. So that's different. I'm sure the same thing's gonna happen to Alice in just a little bit, unless something else changes here. Nope. Okay. Is it gonna make me choose again, or... Okay, we'll go to the lounge. It actually stopped right here. No, I can still skip again. No one here, huh? Damn! Where did she go? Complaining wasn't gonna help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Okay. I still can't skip. Okay, so something new is definitely gonna happen here. I think we know what happens. Obviously, it's like, you know, he should be going to the crew quarters because that's where we end up finding her. It may be too late, or maybe just in time, depending on when actually he gets there. But then again, we shall see. Sure, this may be a little bit spoilerish, I guess, in quotes, but if you've seen the other parts, then you already know what happens. So, no complaining from you guys. You know, I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit, off, or deep, or whatever reason. I'm not sick or anything, I just felt like I woke up today, I'm like, huh, okay. I have been feeling a little off these past few days, but not sick-wise, it's like, ugh, I don't know. Everybody gets those blah days, you know, it's like, ugh, just, come on, get through the day. Shoot, nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark... I need to hurry. I headed toward the garden next. Well, actually, we might find her in the garden, or Fi might, and then the whole thing with the bomb might be in there. At least I would think so, right? Because before, when we couldn't find her in the crew quarters, she was we went to the B garden, and Fi was holding her, so that could be the thing here. Still can't skip. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. And there we go. Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Huh. Then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
I know we've seen this before, but it still won't let me skip.
Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice is lighter than I expected, and Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Oh, that's why it was new. She didn't even mention the bombs. Although in this path, did they even see it? The first one? Okay.
Alright, please, but you need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Yeah, once again, I can't skip, so... On our way back, Vi and I had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Yeah, we heard about, where the hell did we see? We saw something about it. Actually, let me check my archive real quick. Here we go, yeah, IG. Yeah, that's what we saw, yeah. IG equals immunoglobulin. Wait, immunoglobulin? Bulin? Or it's 2 separate things? Okay, whatever. But yeah. IG's gonna come in somewhere. Wait, what about those iPods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tamioji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. So it's nice to see something new here. Quark shifted slightly as Tamioji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Whoa! Okay. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on a label here. Excel of...
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in 2 or something.
Right.
While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're gonna save one of them!
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're gonna save them both!
How?
That's... I need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. IG equals immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies.
Globulin. Is that globulin? Yeah, globulin. Oh, shoot. Whatever, you know. Okay. IG replicator. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That was from a while ago.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
So it's like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is. Who knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
I remember that. That's it! I've got it! The IG replicator in the laboratory! It's an immunoglobulin replication machine!
What?
Oh look, I'm doing the learning here. I'm providing it. It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies! Luna just said Excelivir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Excelivir!
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG Replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it. When I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No. Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I don't think I've ever been to the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright. Alright then, let's go. Alright, it's nice to see we're actually going to be using some of these items that we've come across in these rooms, and we have no idea what the hell they did. Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be interesting. However, I feel like I'm going to end the episode here. Because I had a phone call. I don't know how long it took, but I feel like the base, or like the raw file, is now going over 32 minutes, and I believe I was on the phone for like 7 or 8, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here as soon as we get to the laboratory, because this is getting interesting. This is like brand new stuff, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Maybe you guys can't wait as well. So, yeah. God, I love this game. It makes me wonder if there's any other games like it. I mean, besides the series, you know. I mean, I know 999's like it, but... man. Okay. Well, here we are. And once I have a good spot to stop at, I will stop.
So this is the lab, huh?
And there we go. So, yeah, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Virtue's Last Reward. I'll see you guys later.